speaking of unfortunate, the Guardians with an unfortunate loss yesterday. G. Bush, I know you're frustrated because Parker Messick pitched great again.
Man, listen, it's tough because I just love the way he pitches. I love the way, he goes after hitters. And he had the strikeout working this time.
Yeah.
He struck out a ton of people. You see 9 strikeouts. He gave him an opportunity. I think he left the game down up 2-1, right? Left the game up 2-1. Yep. And, all of it, our guy, Zambrowski, McNuggets, you jinxed him. He gives up.
No, he wasn't the one that got crushed. It was Gaddis yesterday.
But he came in and he faced 2 batters. I think somebody got a hit to left field, and then Gaddis comes in and then he gives up the run.
Gaddis has not been good. I don't like the way he looks right now.
Everything looks to be over the middle of the plate.
They're
hitting him hard.
Yesterday?
I can't. You know what? Bad job out of me. I should have written down. I didn't look at his exact velocity.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's been down.
Yeah,
so I assume it still was, but I didn't specifically look yesterday.
Yeah, it's tough because, again, you're not. Hey, Manzardo came in and got a little bit of a hit.
Yeah. The top of the lineup had done nothing. It was good to see DeLauder get 2 hits because he's been struggling.
And then
but there was little offense. Daniel Schneemann, who's just is going to lose his job.
He's incredible.
Yeah, I'd not lose his job. He's still going to be on the team, but he's not going to play as much.
He'll play. They'll find a spot for him. Ain't nobody else hitting.
Yeah.
This dude is not only that shot he hit. Now the ball was dying. It was a lot of loud outs. The ball was dying in the outfield. But him going opposite field, getting that home run. And by the way, can he play every position?
Yes,
pretty much.
I mean, this guy's at short, second base, outfield.
I mean, look at those numbers. How do you take him out of the lineup?
Who do we think's going on the line? So Travis Bazzana is getting called up. The Guardians lost 3-2 was the final. And they're not playing particularly well lately.
No.
Brito
goes down.
Brito's going down, I assume. Yeah.
Rocchio's still playing decent.
Rocchio's going to be Arias is out of a job.
Yes, he is.
Even when he comes back. So Arias is Rocchio's playing well. He is. Yeah. He's playing pretty well. So you're going to have Bazzana and Rocchio's going to be your middle infield, and they need to play together every day. Yeah. And you want to get used to the flips and all that stuff. Yeah. It's exciting that Bazzana's coming up. Mm-hmm. He needed to push his way onto the team. And he did. He's played great. He got off to a slow start first week or so, but he's been on fire at Columbus and good. Of course, I just cut him for my fantasy team a week ago. I didn't want to wait, that stinks. But now the strikeout totals at AAA were a little high, but the walks were really high too, which is a great walk rate, high strikeout rate. He's got to cut down on that, but I don't think he's going to hit a ton of home runs in the majors, but I think he's going to be a big doubles guy.
Hey man, I could tell he's going to be a fan favorite. Who's the second baseman? I can't remember.
Kipnis?
Yes. Remember how Jason Kipnis was borderline? He was good, but he wasn't elite. But they love Kipnis here. Loved him. Yeah. I think he'll fit right in. And now you got some excitement with him and DeLauder. I think that he'll get a very good round of applause because people have been waiting to see him for a long time.
I mean, you gotta find a spot for Schneemann. You can't take him out of the lineup. Right?
Oh yeah, no.
He's at OPS at 980.
Yeah, I mean,
he got to play.
So, obviously Valera doesn't play every day. Yeah. Hoskins doesn't play every day. Yeah. This year, because he struggled early, Manzardo hasn't played every day. Yeah, I think
Quan has not
been great.
I'm a little concerned about Quan. Have you seen some of these exit velocity numbers?
Did you see the numbers I sent you guys in the rundown before we hit the switch?
Yeah, his numbers.
It's a big enough sample size.
He's been terrible for about 4 or 5 months.
Since the second half of last season, he's been bad.
And by the way, is there an outside shot they DFA David Fry? Because speaking of a guy who hasn't been any good, when's the last time that guy hasn't been good since May of 24?
Yeah.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something else. You calling up Bazzana? We may want to call up Cooper Ingle here too.
Boys on the IL.
We may not want to call him up. When did he go on the IL?
I literally saw this morning.
Somebody let me know.
Guardian's perspective. He keeps traps. Real quick update. Yeah. So Cooper Ingle was placed on the IL with hip inflammation. It was just a 7-day IL. He'll be back in a couple days.
When did he go on?
The 25th.
Okay, so it just happened.
Just happened.
What are his numbers at AAA? Because he was playing really well. Wasn't
he was hitting. He was 13 for 33 for a 394 average. an on-base percentage of .630, a slugging of .788, an OPS of 1.418.
Yeah.
Well,
4 homers, 16 ribbies, 20 walks.
Yeah, I mean, if he comes back, he misses a week, comes back, start playing well again. If we get to the middle of May, like you're all in now. You brought up all your other young guys.
Yeah.
He's a top prospect.
Memorial Day is my cutoff. I said that for Bazzana. I want a Bazzana here by Memorial Day. I'll give Naylor to Memorial Day.
Can we find a position for Ralphie Velasquez, another first baseman? What's he doing?
1 sec, I'll look it up.
Yeah. See, check him out because I like him too.
He's
in Double-A, Mike.
By the way, if they're going to be a 15-15, 500 team and it's going to be flirting with 500, I'd rather play the young dudes.
100%.
Ralphie for Akron this year.
Yeah.
73 at bats, 19 hits, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. It's a .260 average with an OPS of 810.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's the minors, but if he hits 260 in the majors, I would sign for it.
Yeah. Look at this division.
Yeah, division stinks. We know, Detroit's playing better.
Detroit's going to catch fire.
They're playing better.
Minnesota's been better than I thought they would be.
Yeah, but they're coming back. They were over 500. Now they're
Kansas City's.
The Royals have been a disaster. The White Sox are not good. Although the White Sox had a crazy comeback win yesterday. I think they were down
the
6-2.
Angels bullpen is horrendous. Horrendous.
It is
might be
bad.
the worst in the league.
They already DFA'd their closer to start.
That's too bad outings.
They might be
gone.
They might be DFAing. What's his name? The former Indians prospect who was great for the Cubs last year, Drew Pomerantz.
Oh, yeah.
He was great on the Cubs last year. He signed with the Angels. He's been awful.
He got lit up last night.
Do you know how many years
waited on Drew Pomerantz?
That man.
He's still in the big leagues.
That was the Ubaldo Jimenez.
Yeah.
Drew Pomerantz.
They traded Pomerantz and the other pitcher.
White.
No.
It was a top prospect.
Yeah, another.
It might have been.
This guy's long out of the majors.
Oh, yeah.
Or out of the big leagues.
Yeah.
Pomerantz never lived up to it either.
No, he's had a couple of moments as a reliever,
but he's not what he's supposed to be.
No. I can't think of
That's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah,
His name is, I think it might, is it
There
Alex
was
White?
Alex White? It might have been Alex White. Or he was a prospect, I think, for the Indians. I don't know if he was the same one in that trade. But I'm excited to see Travis Bazzana play tonight.
Super.
And so the pitching matchup tonight is Tanner Bybee. Who's pitching for Tampa Bay? Nick Martinez, the veteran. Martinez has pitched well, 2.10 ERA, 1.10 WHIP.
Been better than Bybee this year.
Was it Alex White?
Alex White.
Yeah.
That's
look
crazy.
at that. Bybee's been a little better lately, but man, he's one of the bigger disappointments on the Guardians.
I mean, no, Ciccone. Ciccone.
Yeah,
he's been intact too.
Yeah, but
he's been getting lit.
But
Bybee's the number
well.
one. He's the number one.
Bybee's a much bigger disappointment than Ciccone.
Yeah.
Ciccone is the back end rotation guy. He's going to be.
I feel like Bybee was better in his last start.
He's been better, but he's not striking guys out. He's not even averaging a strikeout an inning. He's not even close.
He is not. I don't think he's. I think we have enough proof. He's not a top of the rotation.
No.
He's not an ace. He's probably number 3. He's a low end 2, a high end 3.
They gave him a bag for the 3.
They didn't pay him crazy.
They
didn't pay him crazy.
They gave him the Guardians deal. That Guardians deal, we get to you early.
Yeah.
It's the Guardians take it or leave it.
Yeah.
They're going to do that with Messick and Cantillo?
They showed him that picture of Stephen Kwan. Hey, man, don't do that.
Right now, Kwan's not.
Bybee took the money right after Bieber. After Bieber went through everything.
He was like,
Tanner took the money. There's still a lot of reasons for these guys. Their agents push them not to take the deals.
Yeah.
But there's, especially for pitchers, take the money.
By the way, whenever the Guardians offered Kwan the beginning of last year, whatever it was, when they did offer him,
that
deal is off the table.
You think he would have taken it? You think he'd want it right now?
Yeah. Again, we said this at the trade deadline last year. That's why I would have dealt him, because I think he was Cleveland fans overrate him to what he truly is.
Listen, I think he'll bounce back. I don't think he's going to be this bad.
No, but he's not.
That's why I always thought they could sign him, because I was like, how much money does he think he's going to get?
Well, maybe they can sign him now.
Man, listen, he on that. Hey, he looking at that veterans minimum. He was. What was the tape offering the table?
I don't remember. I don't know if he even came out.
It was $7-8 million a year.
I feel like it did come out, or we knew.
Yeah,
it.
Oh, did it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Mike, there was an incident at the game last night.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it after the break.
Oh, after the break. Okay. I say incident as if it was, somebody got hurt or whatever.
It went crazy viral.
Well, it went crazy viral because some fan did a very stupid thing. We'll talk about that plus my crazy Browns take coming up on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show.
At Colleague Companies, we are making a difference in the lives of children and families in our community. That's why we're proud to present the Colleague Companies Championship at